All right. Well, everyone loves predictions. In our next story, we're going to talk about that, especially when it comes to the effects that technology is going to have on manufacturing. Top 10 predictions for global manufacturing in 2018 is the name of an article that appeared on the Industry Week website just prior to the new year, and we linked out to it in Monday's issue of the Quality Digest newsletter. Now, the list, it should be noted, comes not from Industry Week, but from the annual IDC Futurescape report. IDC, as many of you I'm sure know, is a well-respected research and analysis firm specializing in information technology, consumer technology, and telecommunications. They do a lot of interesting reportage and analysis there. Yep. Now, this is a long article, and it offers a really great amount of detail on each of these 10 rather diverse predictions. There's some really interesting, different, there's a lot of things that are weaved through this, but there's a lot of diverse predictions there too. But there are some, again, general commonalities, specifically the ongoing digital transformation within industry and the ways in which data is going to be gathered and stored and analyzed to really better inform the manufacturing process as time moves along. Now, I'm not going to go through all 10 predictions, and you can see them for yourselves if you want. You can click on the story link just below the video player screen. Again, as I say, it's a pretty long article, and the 10 predictions really get into it. But I want to talk about just one that really jumped out at me as I read through the story. And this single prediction offers a really good example of how data and digital processing are going to substantially change manufacturing, again, in the very near future. And we can show this one up on the screen now. This is prediction number 5. I'll read it to you. By 2019, 50% of manufacturers will be collaborating directly with customers and consumers regarding new and improved product designs through cloud-based crowdsourcing, virtual reality, and product virtualization, realizing up to a 25% improvement in product success rates. Now, Dirk, you know this, and many of you out there know this. That's huge. Yeah. That's huge, a 25% improvement in product success rates. I mean, consider that in some sectors, product failure rates approach 80%, right? Okay, yeah. Failure of new product launches. Yeah. Now, according to IDC, that's because manufacturers often fail to really understand customer needs during the innovative process when you develop these new products. Now, due to the flexibility and real-time collaboration offered by cloud computing, as well as the incredible simulation capabilities embodied by digital twin production modeling, which many of you know, those tools, stakeholders can lend real weight to innovation and development these days. Product design and fulfillment no longer has to be kind of like a guessing game where the misses dwarf the hits. I mean, again, 80% failure rate, right? Yeah. Now, and increasingly in the future, suppliers, partners, and other strategic customers can participate in an open innovation paradigm. When you consider the breathtaking amount of muda represented, again, by an 80% failure rate, it's clear that the technology is going to help industry unlock almost inconceivable levels of productivity and efficiency. Yeah. And that's just one of 10 really interesting predictions that you're going to find in this piece. And for any of you out there who are futurists or technologists, or maybe you're a combination of the two, really check that out. It's a good read. It has a bunch of thought-provoking concepts for how manufacturing work is going to get done here in the coming years. And I think that the takeaway here is that, especially for that one prediction that I mentioned, that efficiency really is what you're trying to strive for. I mean, the technology exists now so that you don't have to waste so much effort and time on things that aren't going to have buy-in from the customers. The customers can help you develop your products these days kind of in real time. And when you do that and you know that there's a better receptivity for that when it gets to the market, you're going to be in a lot better shape. You're going to have a product that's going to sell better and not waste all that time and energy and effort bringing something to market that's not going to have a chance to really sell.
Right. It's interesting. It actually kind of ties into our next story, which you had that slide up. You had up there where customers and suppliers are working together to come up with something that's going to be beneficial for both of them. Obviously, it's going to be beneficial for the supplier because it's going to sell. It's going to be beneficial for the customer, and more importantly, will the customer be blown away by the results?
Right.